my name is Sargon Tapicall, and today in my audience I have Justin, Ashley, Haley, and Mr. and Mrs. Broach. Today I'm going to be talking about psychology. So, what is personality? Personality is unique attributes that form each person's beliefs and shape their character. Ask yourself this question: who am I? Through all the mood swings, wardrobe changes, and friend groups comes a true analysis behind that. Each of these attributes is caused by a cognitive mind. Sigmund Freud studied the cognitive mind and how the human brain affects one's personality. They say personality is the key to understanding each person. So one summer, I decided to do a study abroad program learning all about the human brain and how it works. I worked with many well-known psychologists that helped me understand how the human brain can affect a person's personality. Today, I would like to share with you guys the analysis of the human mind through Freud's concept. I will focus on the 3 stages of human personality, moving from the first stage, the id, to the second phase, the ego, and concluding with the third phase, the superego. More than 90 years ago, Freud created the idea of the id, ego, and superego. The beginning of the personality stages starts with the id, which forms as a newborn. The id can be impulsive and always demands immediate satisfaction. When a newborn is hungry, they are unhappy. However, when we satisfy their hunger, they are immediately pleasured. According to William Siegfried of Florida Atlantic University, the id is the only part of the psyche that is present at birth and is the source of our bodily needs, wants, desires, and impulses, particularly our sexual and aggressive drives. Freud believed that the id was a source of all psychic energy. William Siegfried also states in his article, The Formation and Structure of the Human Psyche, that the id uses primary process to fulfill the needs to act on an urge that is dangerous and unacceptable by creating a mental image of the desired object to substitute for the urge. We all have cravings, some of which may not be good for us. Let's say that I'm on a diet and I'm not allowed to eat anything unhealthy. However, suddenly I have an urge for a hamburger. If I know I can't have that hamburger, that very moment I'm going to start imagining that hamburger, and soon my mouth is going to start watering. This is an example of primary process. Now that you understand more about the first stage in personality development, let's move on to the analysis of the second stage, the ego. The ego is the part of personality that deals with the responsibility of reality. According to Daniel Lassie of University of Notre Dame, the ego masters external stimuli by becoming aware and becoming strong of memories. We are all faced with a time in our lives where we must face reality and try to make the best choice. If you have the choice between studying or going out and partying, which would you choose? Well, your id would say go out and party, while your ego does not hesitate to answer with go study. It's like choosing between 2 different roads and you're expected to point yourself in the right direction. According to Sigmund Freud's paper on narcissism, the ego's development entails the renunciation of narcissistic self-love in favor of the idealization of cultural and ethical ideals, which is represented to the child by the influence of parents. The ego is strictly operated by the id's demands, working to satisfy every need. However, the id does not always get what it wants because the ego operates on the realistic side to avoid negative consequences. Sigmund Freud once said, the ego is like a man on horseback who has to hold in check the superior strength of the horse. The superego is the aspect of personality that holds together all of our ideals and morals from both parents and society. From your parents, you learn many things, and during the ages of 3 to 5 is when it's the strongest. The superego is what tells us right from wrong and how we should portray ourselves from appearance, attitude, and cultural beliefs. If you're stuck between 2 decisions, one that you know is a good decision and the other that is bad, why does it take so long to decide? During that moment, your superego is trying to fight off the id so you can make the right decision. If you decide to go with the right decision, your superego is outpowered by your id. According to William Siegfried, the superego is a psychic agency that criticizes and prohibits one's drives, fantasies, feelings, and its actions. Daydreaming and not being able to focus in class is always a bad habit. In that moment, your superego is stressing out because you're not paying attention. Your superego strives for perfection, and with perfection comes practice, attention, and study. Human personality is not only shaped by the society you live in, but also your id, ego, and superego through the cognitive mind. In conclusion, the human mind affects everything we do. Next time you're stuck between 2 choices, think about how your cognitive mind would want you to choose. built over the course of your entire life. The id, ego, and superego truly shape your personality and how you live your life. Now that you know a little more about the human mind and how the three phases of human personality have affected not only your life, but also the other lives, I hope you will have a full understanding of how each person's behavior is derived. Thank you, guys.